Come on, buddy.
So good to see you, Merrin. What brings you to Jedha?
I came across a group during my travels. Their goal is to hide Force sensitives from the Empire. Have you ever heard of the Hidden Path?
Brother, I meant to mention, we recovered 24 manuscripts yesterday.
Impressive. All from the Northwood House.
Indeed. The Imperials nearly spotted our finders, but they know the cliffs.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Cere and I have been through a lot together.
Jedha is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
We are in your debt, Noble One.
I meant to ask.
You are curious to learn more about the masked hermits helping your mentor, hmm?
I am.
We are the Narcus Anchorites. We study and venerate the Force as it manifests through knowledge.
You're scholars?
We gather knowledge, much like other scholars, yes. But our labor is driven by the belief that knowledge expresses universal truth. Through wisdom, we seek to perceive the formless pattern of the Force. Do you understand?
I understand describing the Force as a formless pattern, although that isn't my perception of it.
Indeed. Nor do we experience the Force as you do, Noble One. Cere tells me you were trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Up until I became Master Tapal's Padawan. Then we went off to serve in the Clone Wars.
Do you think of your life on Coruscant much?
Sometimes, it's like a dream.
And yet it is not.
That life, it's so long ago. So much has happened since then. Most days it feels like it happened to someone else.
I think I understand, a little. Thank you. It was not my intention to bring up bad memories.
It's okay, sister.
Found anything of interest? Yes, that suits you, Noble One. Stay curious, always.
I suppose you have both studied Oisin's lemma?
Yes, sister.
Indeed, sister.
Then perhaps you will explain to me the paradox of the fifth book.
Oisin explores the antinomy of enlightenment. It's a paradox about the inevitability of cycles.
Explain.
Enlightenment is defined as cycle breaking. But, per the canons, to be enlightened is to suffer the cycle. The more we strive to break the cycle, the more we embody it. But in accepting it, we become enlightened, thereby breaking the cycle.
Indeed. And what do you make of this?
I think the meaning is clear. You can't reason your way to true enlightenment.
Ah. The lemma has confounded scholars for centuries, but to you its meaning is clear.
Well,
Recall the canons. There is no truth but the truth of all things. There is no knowledge but the force of all others. Brother, perhaps you should revisit the fifth book. And while you're there, revisit the preceding books as well.
yes, sister.
Hey, Cal, hold on. I've had this since I started freelancing. It's gotten me out of some bad situations, and I figured it might do the same for you. It's Marin, right? Well, I could get another one if you think you might want it.
No need. Both.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
My master always frowned upon using blasters.
You once said it wasn't the weapon that makes you a Jedi.
It's us against the galaxy, Cal. We've got to use every advantage we can find against the Empire.
Thanks, Bode.
Now, I'll show you how to use it.
A real stormtrooper won't stay still.
Gotta start somewhere. There you go.
Not bad, Jedi.
So, how long have you been working for Cere?
I do not work for...
My mistake. Relax. Concentrate and pull the trigger. You really get next to that guy.
Cal does not like stormtroopers.
He does. I think you got it, Cal.
This is a smart operation Cere's put together.
Why do you say that?
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the Anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
And you can see how Cere's managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck, keeping so much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
You two have that in common. Keep an eye out for the Empire.
It's nice seeing you again, Merrin.
You too, Cal. Good luck. Perhaps I will still be here when you return.
Hope so. I can't believe Master Cordova is really here. All that time following in his footsteps.
I have enjoyed getting to know him. I've never met a Jedi with a better sense of humor.
You've only met me and Cere.
That's right. Be careful.
I need a little grease time.
How did you and the Anchorites end up building this archive?
Well, we began our work in the holy city of Jedha, preserving whatever we could find of the Jedi tradition.
Sounds like a dangerous place to collect outlawed teachings.
Too dangerous. After one too many close calls with the Empire, I convinced the Narkis to relocate here. We found this abandoned monastery. Set about building everything you see.
I can't believe you did all this in only a couple of years.
Well, it's been hard work, but once I understood my calling, I had to answer it.
That you did. It hurt when you left. Felt like you quit on us in the middle of a fight.
I know.
But you were trying to restore the Order. Rebuild what was lost. The fight was never your goal.
Are you so sure it's yours? Make yourself at home.
So I understand you've been trying to fight the Empire on your own.
I had some help from a few friends.
And where are they now?
Gone.
I see. Well, you're nothing if not brave, Cal. And from what Cere tells me, willing to put your life on the line for those you love. Just remember, the Empire will twist our actions, however noble, to serve their aims.
I'll remember that, Master Cordova. I've noticed some pretty fierce creatures in the desert.
Indeed. Though I suspect you have yet to meet the fiercest.
Oh yeah?
Stay afield of the Golden Skriton, Noble One. It is an ancient, treacherous creature. Should you be forced to confront it, do not trust its movements. It strikes suddenly, and in quick succession.
I'll keep that in mind. Why do Anchorites wear masks?
Why does a Jedi carry a lightsaber?
It's useful. It's a tool.
Yes. Why else?
It's a symbol.
Very good. Our masks protect us from the sands, from raw winds. but so do they symbolize our vows of anonymity.
That's some vow.
Some vow indeed. I would know what you make of Jedha, Noble One.
I think it's inspiring.
In what way?
It's ancient. I feel connected to the people who used to live here.
Cere has mentioned your connection to the past. You feel history by instinct. A rare gift, and the Sands have much to tell.
Is that why the Narcas stay?
The Pilgrim Moon is our ancestral home, but you are correct. There is more to our presence here. The Force resonates through the fingers of Kyber that grip Jedha's heart.
How did you end up in this hideout?
This is the site of an ancient monastery, one long abandoned. When we left the city, seeking to avoid Imperial eyes, Master Junda led us here. The surrounding rock formations offer natural camouflage, and even orbital scanners cannot pierce the stone.
Cere's built her archive in quite the hidden fortress.
Indeed, Noble One.
You're the Traveler. Have you found any systems outside the Empire's reach?
Not that I have come across.
There are countless ruins scattered across the high desert. One of them could be a perfect safe house for the Path.
Would you look at that?
Master Junda told us of your coming. It is an honor to meet one she holds in such high regard. May I escort you? I have never met a witch before, and I have so many questions.
We meet again.
This way, Master Junda. We are nearly there. So, what do you think?
It's old, abandoned, and in the middle of nowhere. It's perfect.
Grease won't say it, but he missed you.
I missed him too. But if you tell him that, I will retaliate.
Fair enough. What's something you learned traveling the galaxy?
That sometimes it is best not to ask questions, and to keep your eyes on the path ahead.
This desert seems like it goes on forever.
Yes, it continues to surprise me.
Control pattern 48. Manual. Right, the manual. I have no
Watch your step, lad!
Have we walked in on another dangerous expedition?
Well, the feral sneakfish prefers the taste of crab, but would happily settle for your toe.
Are you sure all this is worth the risk?
There's great beauty in peril, lad. And these noble beasts demand respect, you know. As you'll see. Topped blasted the blasted fishwife! Nearly bit off my damn flipper! The cursed scalemonger! I'll have it for chum! I'll cut it with a rusted rudder!
So much for a noble beast demanding great respect.
Yeah, you're right. I'll deal with you later. Shall we continue me sordid tale? Aye, so we return to my time on the grapnel. Against the protestations of my heart, I forsook the rod and line for the harpoon. For years, we trawled the outer rim, spearing every fish that happened across our path. Talented as I was, I speared more fish than the rest of the crew, put together. Fool as I was, I didn't have the wisdom to be ashamed. The dread Captain Wanyak Wet took notice. He showered me in brevets, gave me the best of catches, and scarcely a year after I left Sakavitar, I became his first mate. Shortly after my promotion, we were on our way to Manan to sell the carcass of a gooberfish. But, wham! Just as we dove out of hyperspace and the great ocean world streaked into view, so did she. The most glorious creature I'd ever beheld. A whale of marvelous proportion. Swimming through Manan's orbit like it was nothing but an easterly current back home. I was transfixed.
No kidding. How close did you get?
Funny you should ask. I didn't have long to set my eyes abulge before he crashed headlong into her. The grapnel bounced off her like chum off flotsam. We plummeted down to the ocean, sundering the grapnel on the sea floor, where a gang of pirate quarren were holed up. The filthy Zephyrs. We swam out to the ribbon hull and found ourselves surrounded by quarren, demanding all manner of things, including our bounty of fish. So, away we swam, Captain Wet, the crew, and myself. But, blind as we were at such depth, we shortly ran into a dead end, finding ourselves surrounded by quarren. Find me again, and I'll continue the tale.
Sometimes everything out in the desert starts to look the same.
You must focus on what is different. That is how you will not get lost. You do not belong on Jedha.
It's the ghost! Run for your lives! not.
Guard up. I'm with you, Cal.
Enemy here! Someone else take him down! You can't match me!
Welcome, traveler. When the path is blocked, seek another way. Rest and reflection provide direction.
Enemies up ahead. Foes near.
What a...
I think that helped. Let's try this. The Anchorites will want to see this. I think that helped.
Careful, there's danger nearby.
Enemy approaching!
They're off balance.
He's going down! Look out! Stop him! There he goes!
On your signal.
Ah, the pilgrim moon never ceases to mystify and delight me. Those who revered Force users clearly built these trials. But to what purpose, I wonder?
Wonder what that does.
Well done, Cal. Will you work for Saw Gerrera again?
Not sure. I haven't heard from him since Coruscant. Let's go, BD. Hang on, BD. Okay.
Well fought, beast. You remind me of home, you know. Were you hungry? Now you will feed the other creatures.
Comfortable back there?
It is acceptable.
Easy.
Was it hard to talk Grease out of retirement?
Not really. I think he misses traveling with all of us more than anyone.
We're his family now. You can tell by how much he complains.
Steady.
Good luck.
You're not coming?
This you should do on your own.
That was the golden scrape Sister Task was talking about.
How did it go?
It's done.
How is the desert treating you, BD?
He likes it out here. Easy now. Whoa.
We should know our escape plan, just in case. Not necessary. Win. Oh, yes, of course. We'll definitely win.
Guard up.
Slower now. Let's speed up. That's good.
Every time I travel in this desert, I see something new.
It's incredible. It'd take years to see it all. That's a good spammo. Easy, friend. Whoa, now. Thanks for the lift.
Let's get moving.
Have you been here before?
Yes. I once saved a pilgrim from a stormtrooper not far from here.
I don't see any spammels nearby. I can't call a spammel from here. Slow down now. Here we go! Easy.
We're on patrol, looking for enemies. Are we? Good to know.
Enemies up ahead.
I see you.
For Dathamir!
in. Close one. Ready to ride. What do you make of the anchorites helping Cere?
They mask themselves and abandon their names in dedication to their purpose. I respect that kind of determination.
Let's slow down.
Guard up.
Defend me. We'll fight together. Stop them! Help! Good job. I still can't believe Cordova's on Jedha.
You should have seen your face. Complete shock.
Steady now. Let's move. All right.
Thanks for the help.
A fight! Like old times. I've got this fight.
What's that, Trooper? Watch out! Kill that thing! Stepping back. Let that be a lesson. Keep your distance when you put stuff like that. Watch for anything out of the ordinary. What counts as ordinary on a planet like this? Don't get smart with me.
Make sure the others are rested. But we must set out soon.
As you say, Master Jedha. For what purpose is our journey?
The same as you have devoted your life to. To collect and preserve knowledge of the Jedi tradition.
Enemies up ahead.
My friends, I will not live to see all the wonders of this desert, but it comforts me to know that you might continue this path in my stead. For Jedha is but a constellation in a whole galaxy of secrets.
Bo told me what happened on Coruscant.
Yeah. They were good friends. I wish you could have met them. Hurry! Okay now. Hang on, BD.
I will be in the archive.
You mentioned a vow of anonymity before.
Yes, indeed. Most Narcus choose not to share their names with outsiders. Some even refuse to name themselves beyond the ears of their closest companions. I am one of the named few. We who choose not to conceal our identities.
And your order approves?
Some regard us as free spirits, others as agitators. I say some of those old sand crabs could use a bit of agitation. Ah, the Empire's Thorn returns. How goes your fight?
It's going. Though you're fighting the Empire as much as I am.
Some of my fellow anchorites would say we are not fighting at all. Merely continuing our eternal project. That the Empire regards our work as seditious is irrelevant.
Do you believe that?
No. Most of us understand the danger the Empire poses to the galaxy, not just to our way of life.
I know Cere appreciates your help.
Cere is one of us, if not by creed, then through her commitment to our cause. We will follow where she leads.
Have you always been with the Anchorites?
My parents were not Narcus, nor were they native to Jedha. But I was born here. After my birth, they left me at an orphanage. They never returned. Fate and the vicissitudes of life brought me to join the Narcus Anchorites.
I'll be here, Cal.
How has it been spending time with Master Cordova?
An unexpected blessing. Though I have some competition.
What do you mean?
My anchorites have taken to following him around. Doting on him. Bringing him tokens of respect.
Interesting. So maybe I should be talking to him.
By all means. I'm sure he has much to teach you.
Did you know Master Yaddle?
I did.
Grease asked Cere about her once. I think he had a crush.
Master Yaddle was strong-willed, a strange sense of humor. I enjoyed her company immensely.
My master was her Padawan. He said she trained harder than anyone he knew, which was really something if you knew Jaro Tapal.
Not now.
Don't worry about things here, Cal.
BD looks ready to head out.
Let's get out there.
Bound for Kobo. Maybe those anchorites aren't so bad after all.
Didn't you call them weirdos?
That was before Cere told me they're helping those poor refugees hide from the Empire.
That right?
Yeah, working with the group called the Hidden Path. Real hush-hush stuff, so keep it in the family.
Understood.
It was nice to see everyone again.
Yeah, it really was. So, Cordova thinks we'll find out how to cross the Abyss by tracking down Dagon's old haunts?
That's right. You ever been there?
Once. Used to be a settlement. Now it's just a bunch of crumbling stone spires and creepy ruins. Sit down, or here.
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement past the east side of the valley. Let's go check it out.
Nice droid.
The Bedlam Raiders have been awfully quiet, striking up much less trouble than usual. That's the good news.
And the bad news?
Rumor has it they're lining up behind a new leader. Know anything about that?
Dagon Gera. Rava serves him.
Huh. Figures. Cubba just can't catch a break. Watch yourself out there.
You do the same, Mosey.
Hey, got a sec? Watch yourself around the stone spires, Cal.
What'd you hear?
Apparently the Raider base isn't too far from there.
Thanks for the warning.
When Kobo's moon was shattered, the Republic settlement collapsed, leaving those spires. That place isn't just an old ruin. It's a tomb. Don't forget about that shattered moon. Cordova seems to think it was important.
Good call.
It might just be Grease's stew talking, but this place is beginning to grow on me.
Bartender's job is never done.
Private table.
All right, then.
Whoa, easy, Grok. Sorry about my friend here. He's just a little guarded.
Yeah, I get it.
Name's Dana. You might say my partner and I have a talent for turning opportunity into profit.
I'm Cal. This is BD.
Noisy little thing.
We're thinking of heading to Dredger Gorge. Ever been?
Once or twice. I'd be careful out there. That's gang turf.
Gang turf?
Grok! Sure it ain't that bad.
The hell I'm risking my neck on gang turf.
Hey, it was great meeting you, Cal. Got some business to discuss with my old pal here.
Come on, BD. So how'd you two meet anyway?
All started with this merc crew I joined. Brock had been recruited a few months earlier.
On account of my good looks.
That's right. And me on account of being the smoothest thing since hot blubber. Anyways, things were good until our outfit tried to pull one over on the Empire. So
We took off and started our own thing. The rest of the outfit ended up dead or in prison.
With the car, Brock. I was telling it.
Kid doesn't need our whole life story.
Point is, Brock and I realized that we're better off just the two of us.
We know the feeling.
Talk later, buddy.
Barkeep.
You look tired. Take a load off.
Ever pick up any good tips from bartending?
For starters, every client has a tell.
What's my tell?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a tell.
Fine. So what's your tell?
My incurable honesty. Hey, sport, can't chat now. Keeping an eye on those two treasure hunters who just showed up. Remember to relax every now and then, will you? Too much tension in the coils is bad for the joints, if you catch my drift.
Till next time, pal.
You're back.
Perceptive.
Also not as dumb as I first thought.
Thanks.
Go on now. I'm busy.
You ever leave this booth?
Thinking about it. Wouldn't hold your breath, though.
A lot of prospectors around here. Have you ever tried your hand at mining priorite?
Once. I found it enlightening. Some prospectors invited me to join them on an expedition. We descended to the mines, but when my back was turned, they fled.
They ditched you?
Yes. Alone, I calmly walked through the darkness, trusting my intuition. I found another exit.
And the prospectors?
Dead. Gorako attack. If I had chased them, I would have perished too. Let this be a lesson. Always go your own way. Sojourner, you smell of smoke and sand.
I should take another shower then. Talk to you later, Tulok. So how'd you become a music producer?
I was born on Ryosa, in the Inner Rim.
I've heard of it. Lots of heavy industry.
Yeah, you couldn't escape the factories. So I used to make little tunes out of the noise from them in my head.
You started early then.
And never stopped. A bit busy.
You know anything about the High Republic settlement off towards the swamps?
Well, of course. The whole area was devastated when the moon fell on it. You're heading there, aren't you?
Yeah. Need some information from the ruins.
Watch your step. Rockfall is a big problem. Unless increasing your friction coefficient is another one of your talents. That was a physics joke.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
Oh, local legend holds that those ruins are chock full of ghosts. Of course, I would not believe in that kind of thing. But you tell me if you saw one, yeah?
You bet. So how did you end up on the wrong side of the law?
After my studies, I worked in the Republic Tax Collection Agency, investigating revenue disputes.
You were a tax collector? Sounds pretty legitimate so far.
Drearily legitimate. But it did introduce me to a steady procession of people desperate for things to shake out in their favor, so to speak.
And you helped them out for a price?
Yes. But my fee was nothing compared to the price they paid at the hands of a corrupt system.
Whatever you say, Moran.
See you around, Cal. Well, you seem to be making the most of this management opportunity.
It's like they say.
Know anything about the High Republic residences on Kobo?
Oh, when I first got here, I did a little exploring of my own. I went into a place, and then I heard creepy voices, and I got out of there in a hurry.
I'll let you know if I hear any voices, Grease.
Wise guys. Not now, Cal. I'm pretty sure Monk reorganized my entire spice rack. But I don't know exactly what he changed. But I don't hate it. Huh. Could he actually know what he's doing? After being back on the Manus, this saloon is looking filthy by comparison. Maybe some cleaning will help.
Oh, Cal, it's delightful to see you fully intact.
Holding up okay?
Fine, thanks. It's not the first time this frontier has been terrorized by marauders, you know. But once more, the noble Jedi Knights rise to the occasion.
I appreciate the thought, C, but you should watch the whole Noble Knight stuff.
Yes, of course. Good luck tracking down those leads, and please, do let me know if you find anything.
Stay safe. Keep an eye out for more raiders.
Oh, I will. May the Force be with you, Cal. Perhaps these might aid you. Yes, that's worthy of your attention. Oh, contemplating.
Question for an accomplished warrior like yourself. Say your enemies are closing in fast, with blasters drawn and murder in their eyes.
Okay.
What do?
I focus on the moment and trust my training. Overthinking what will happen can make you freeze up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the most important thing is to know what you're fighting for.
My life?
That's a start.
I wish I could be a fearless warrior like you. But I can't, so I'm glad you're around.
Hey, Zig. What's going on?
Enjoying the view. Not often we get this much of a crowd at Pyloons. Let's chat later.
We're off to a pretty good start here, buddy. Okay, let's go.